Too bad packing isn't an Olympic sport. I'm getting a lot of practice. My grandpa and I packed up the entire house this past week. We're moving to Boston to buy a new bed and breakfast. I hate the idea of leaving, but I'm excited too.
Shelby, can you file this?
Ooh, my last file. Good luck, Shelby!
Surprise!
I wanted to get you a pony, but yeah, it wouldn't fit in the file cabinet.
Cake's great. Thanks, guys.
I can't believe you're leaving today. Tomorrow it's just gonna be Noah at lunch, Noah at the movies, Noah painting my toenails.
Yeah, Noah getting incredibly depressed about the pathetic state of his life.
Well, how about Noah eating some cake?
Oh, can I get a corner piece?
The hardest part about moving is leaving my friends. Well, at least we got to solve one more case together. It wasn't your standard robbery. I mean, the victim lived over a century ago. See if you can dig up the criminal while we dig into this cake.
As soon as I get here, the first thing I notice, somebody busted into the truck and took the rifle.
Keep moving, Shelby. I'm doing just fine on my own today.
I was on my way to meet my friends for a picnic and just happened to ride by.
After you heard about the crime on your radio.
It was kind of the top story.
Hey, detective, is this your partner?
My intern.
Hey, what do you got in the basket, young lady?
Lots of stuff. Are you hungry?
Hey, I haven't had a thing to eat all day. Some cereal, some biscuits with a little gravy. Okay, so I ate, huh? I got a high metabolism.
Help yourself.
Ooh, thank you.
So, Mr. Madison, you're building a golf course?
Yeah, I was till yesterday. My bulldozer uncovered that rifle.
Yeah, I read about that in the paper. Deviled egg?
Yeah, they think it's some big historical find. Some archaeologists from the college asked to come over and examine the area. Whoa. Hey, be careful. You don't want to step in that.
What is that?
We got a couple trouble spots around here. It's too much water in the sand.
You mean quicksand?
How? Not really. It's just, loose sand. Kind of water. Okay, it's quicksand, but we're gonna have it drained, eh?
Yeah, you'd better. You could lose a whole golfer in there.
That's good. Lose a golfer. That's good.
Detective Highline, this is my intern, Shelby.
Dr. Dixie Pryor.
Would you like some chips?
Oh, no, thank you.
I'll take them.
Are those blueberries?
So, I would like to ask you a couple of questions about the stolen gun.
Well, it was a flintlock rifle, commonly used by the Seminole tribe. Actually, it's just like this one from my college's collection. Now, I've examined the area where the rifle was unearthed, and I haven't come up with anything else. So I'm moving over to the second site.
So the rifle looks exactly like this?
Not exactly. The barrel on the stolen rifle was bent. When the Seminoles buried their dead, they broke everything that went in the grave. An archaeologist should know that.
I do know that. It might have been bent in some other way. It was never examined by the experts.
Does it make a difference, Mr.
Henry Osceola. Yes, it makes a big difference. Because if this is a burial ground, it's illegal to disturb it by building a golf course on it.
Now, since the rifle is gone, we're going to have to wait until some other artifacts are uncovered before we can make that decision.
So you know Mr. Osceola?
I've met him. He's Seminole, works at the National Park. This isn't the first archaeological site he's shown up at claiming it was a burial ground.
Really? Well, if you unearth anything else, let us know, please.
Noah, what is that thing?
This is my brand new treasure tracker metal detector. All right, it's not brand new. I bought it for $32 at a garage sale, but still, this thing will pay for itself in no time.
Wow, bottle cap.
Look, I'm just warming up.
We've got half a sandwich, 3 carrot sticks, and a blueberry.
Sorry. feeding people was the only way I could stay at the scene of the crime.
So, the rifle belonged to a Seminole?
That's the theory. I want to drop by the collection at the college and do some research.
Oh, let's go after lunch. I'm done.
Look, maybe somebody will give me a reward for finding their keys.
Not likely.
It says the Seminoles were originally part of the Creek tribes in Georgia and Alabama.
Right, I remember from Florida history class. The Europeans were taking over their land, so they moved to Florida where they can live freely.
I can't believe that secretary made me leave my treasure tracker at the front desk.
Well, you look pretty crazy running it around the potted plants in the library.
Yeah, crazy like a fox.
Gee, a whole penny. You know, if you do that another 3,199 times, you'll break even.
Seminole patchwork.
That could work on me.
Well, hi there, Shelby. What brings you here?
Well, learning some more about the Florida Seminoles might be important to the police investigation. I was wondering why they broke that rifle before they put it in the grave.
The Seminoles believed that once a person died, no one else should use their things.
Hey, Dixie, I grabbed your mail for you.
Oh, thanks.
There's a letter from Ocala Junior High School. Maybe it's about your job application. Better luck next time.
I wonder why she's applying for a job at a junior high school.
One word, venture.
Or maybe the college isn't happy with her work.
You know, Dixie Pryor might be an excellent teacher, but she could still be losing her job. You see, colleges want someone who's published an important book or made a significant discovery.
So, this dig she's doing now, if she finds something important...
College would have to think twice about letting her go. Oh, Shelby, look. My sister sent me my grandfather's old book. This is full of all his herbal medicine cures.
Your grandfather, what was he like?
Oh, a lot like me. Smart, funny, old. Boy, that guy could cure almost anything. I want to experiment with some of these. Except I don't know if I could find all the plants around here. I could probably find some in the woods.
The woods? I told my grandfather I'd try to find some of these herbs. Does that look like kudzu to you?
Does kudzu look like poison ivy?
I thought we were trying to find some ranger.
We are. But if we run into Detective Highline, we just came for the kudzu.
Where's this Henry Osceola guy anyway?
The ranger at the gate said he went down this path. Ow, man. Whatever mosquitoes love, I'm it.
Eureka! Kiss me. I'm Irish. I've no use for this.
Look.
What's in that burlap sack?
Maybe it's the flintlock rifle.
My keys!
I found it this morning in the bushes near the truck.
Really? I'm surprised my men would have missed such an eye-catching object.
Need glasses, maybe? Okay. Anywho, I showed it to Dixie, and she said it's traditional Seminole patchwork.
Yeah, it looks like the fabric on Henry Osceola's jacket.
You think so? Hey, you know something? Now that you mention it, it does, doesn't it? You know, I was a cop for a while. Well, not exactly a cop, more like a security guard. Okay, I checked IDs at the movies, but it's the same thing, boiled down. But I like cops.
Look, Mr. Madison, what are you going to do if it turns out that your golf course is on a burial ground?
Please, please, please. I'm a big believer in not worrying unless I have to. Knock on wood. Better not. You know, everybody at the club where I play, they're dying to play this course.
Highline. Is that so? Well, congratulations, and thank you for keeping us updated. All right. That was Dixie Pryor. She just dug up part of a Seminole bowl on your golf course. So maybe it's time to start worrying.
patchwork is beautiful.
It must take forever to make.
Shelby, look, I mixed up a little something from my grandfather's book. It's for your mosquito bites.
I've only got a couple.
She's supposed to rub it on the bites or swallow it?
Right. I better check to make sure.
So, I guess that piece of patchwork fabric they found makes Henry Osceola look pretty suspicious.
Well, that and the fact that he was burying a rifle-like object in the woods.
It could be him. He believes the ground is sacred and should be left alone. He wouldn't want anyone outside his tribe handling that gun. But there's something funny about Buzz Madison showing up with that patchwork.
Well, maybe he just pretended to find the patchwork to make Henry Osceola look guilty.
But Buzz really stole the gun himself so he could keep building his golf course.
Well, someone else could have stolen the patchwork, too. And there's Dixie Pryor. Like, if she's really gonna get the boot from that college, then she would want this dig pretty badly.
But she can't do the dig if it's a burial ground.
So, she steals the rifle, implicates Henry Osceola, and she's home free. You know, I saw plenty of patchwork fabric in that display by her door.
You know, if Dixie found a Seminole bull today, there may be a lot of other stuff out there. And whoever stole that rifle might try to dig it up.
Yeah, but wouldn't they get caught?
Not at night.
Chased you into the quicksand on purpose?
I'm not sure, but they certainly didn't try to save me.
Noah, look, a little something for you. It's Chinese herbal hair oil.
Thank you. It's very, it's potent.
The girls are going to be swarming all over you.
Yeah, girl flies.
You don't have to use it, Noah.
Well, maybe it'll help. You haven't had a date in, what, 3 months?
Hey, hearing that out loud is a real pick-me-up.
You know, whoever that was last night was all in black. That seems right somehow.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Buzz Madison found the patchwork near where the rifle was stolen, and who dressed in bright clothes to commit a burglary?
Something about Buzz Madison's story doesn't add up. We need to check him out.
Where does the Buzz man hang out?
He mentioned something about the country club where he plays golf. Do either of you know anything about golf?
Oh, yeah, I know. When you hit it into the clown's mouth, you get a free game.
Take that as a no.
Kids are new around here. You ever caddy before?
Oh, yeah. We've caddied on several famous courses. Ever heard of Pebble Beach?
Yeah, sure.
Well, there you go.
I heard you have a burial ground under your 15th hole.
That is just an ugly rumor. They haven't found any proof, except that old rifle. Some busted up bowl. Okay, it might be a burial ground, or maybe a Seminole just dropped all that stuff. Oh, will you look at the slash in this ball? Hey, listen, grab me a new one out of that side pocket. Well, never mind. I'll get it. I'll get it. Whoa. My lucky arrowhead. I don't want to play without that.
No.
I bet Buzz Madison is hiding that arrowhead from Dixie Pryor.
Yeah, maybe the fewer things she finds at the dig, the better for Buzz and his golf course.
Hey! Cassette player. Maybe it still works. believe that I've been the victim of false advertising.
Well, I'm glad you brought your metal detector today. Maybe we'll find a rifle where Henry Osceola was digging that hole.
Well, aren't we about there?
Almost. Remember, it was right past that "Don't feed the deer" sign?
Well, don't we feel silly?
Yeah, Henry Osceola was just planting a tree. It must have been wrapped in that burlap bag.
Oh, if he wasn't hiding something, then why was he watching us in the woods?
Because you were disturbing a nest of Florida scrub jays. They're endangered. We have to be extra careful with them.
We're all for that.
You were at the burial ground with the police officer.
Me? Yeah, that's right. That was me.
Did you find the rifle yet?
No, I'm just an intern. But I've been reading a lot about the Florida Seminoles since the rifle got stolen. It's a fascinating culture.
They're amazing warriors.
I love the pretty fabric.
Is it true that they're the only tribe that never surrendered to the U.S. government?
It's true. We're called the Unconquered. We didn't want to be shipped out west away from our homes, so we retreated back into the swamps to live. And nobody could ever catch us.
So would either of you want to buy a metal detector? It'll pay for itself in no time.
What's your grand total been so far?
27 cents, 26 of which I found on my bedroom floor.
Do I hear someone coughing?
Not me.
No, not me.
Cindi, I have a special tea made from an ancient recipe, 3,000 years old. Oh, no need to thank me.
I'm not drinking some 3,000-year-old tea.
Your grandfather is getting a little crazy with these ancient recipes.
I know. Sorry. Look, I was gonna bike over to see if Buzz Madison ever gave Dixie the arrowhead. You wanna come?
I'm already gone.
Bye, Grandpa.
Wow, what brings you guys out here?
Oh, we just stopped by and thought we'd see how things are going.
Well, no complaints. Yesterday I found part of a Seminole bowl, and today I dug up these beads. How about that?
No tools or arrowheads or anything anybody else might have found?
No, nothing like that. But I'm feeling pretty happy about what we've found so far. So's my college.
I thought you were leaving there.
No, they've offered me a full-time teaching position.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you dig up a lot of stuff today.
Well, thanks. Bye.
Oh, it's probably just my...
Keys, I know.
Yeah.
Stupid metal detector. Dumb.
Well, we weren't very smooth with Henry Osceola today.
Yeah, you think?
Well, he's still a suspect. Maybe he didn't bury the gun in the woods, but he could have hidden it somewhere else. And what was that he said to me about the Seminoles?
And nobody could ever catch us.
Sounds like he was taunting you.
Well, I think it was Buzz Madison. What was he doing with the arrowhead?
My lucky arrowhead.
And he still hasn't given it to Dixie.
I still think that she is pretty suspicious. I mean, before this whole Seminole dig surfaced, she was job hunting, but not anymore.
They've offered me a full-time teaching position.
Yes. And she can keep digging as long as it's not a burial ground.
So everybody's still a suspect.
And that's all they'll ever be until we find that rifle. Hi, Grandpa.
Hi.
Find any new herb treatments?
Well, you know, Shelby, I used to think my own grandpa was a little crazy for mixing all these herbs and stuff. But now look at me. Here I am, grinding away, just like him.
So, when you make the stuff from his book, you remember who he is?
Nope. I remember who I am.
I guess that's why it's so important for Henry Osceola to take care of his past.
Yeah, well, you know, that's very important for all of us.
Cinnamon. Is that for a stomach ache or sore muscles?
No, it's for toast.
Toast?
Yeah, for tomorrow morning's breakfast. Oh, doorbell.
Grandpa, maybe tomorrow we could make one of these herbal things together.
Invite all your friends. Oh, I almost forgot. I found this on the table. Cindy's?
Yeah, I'll get them back to her.
Tell her I saved the tea.
That's it.
Find anything new today?
Yeah, found some beads.
Look, here's the deal, Dixie. This whole dig thing is taking way too long.
It's a slow process.
Yeah, I understand that, but I got a golf course to build. Look, I decided to hire my own archaeologist to come in and help you out.
But you can't.
No buts. He'll double check all the places you already dug, and the two of you can take it from there, huh?
We'll need that rifle as evidence, Dr. Pryor.
What? No, you don't understand. That's a second rifle I found today. Mr. Osceola is right. We definitely have a burial ground on our hands.
That doesn't seem very likely, considering what you told us the first day we came out here.
Now, I've examined the area where the rifle was unearthed, and I haven't come up with anything else. How did you figure it out?
Today, when we walked by this site, Noah's metal detector went off. We assumed Cindy's keys had triggered it, but Grandpa found her keys at home. Cindy wasn't carrying them when the metal detector went off.
It could only have been the rifle. Take her in.
So you got her?
Yes, thanks to your help.
Hey.
I'm not sure what to do with the rifle now. Shouldn't it be reburied in the ground?
I think that the Dothaki Museum in Big Cypress Reservation may be able to advise you. I could put you in contact with them.
You know, I've never seen that museum. I think I'll drop off the rifle myself. Yes, you can go too.
It turned out the area was a burial ground, but not a big one. Buzz Madison agreed to move his 15th hole, so the burial ground will be preserved. And we feel pretty great about helping to save a piece of history.
We got this pin for you from the museum. History's important.
So don't forget us.
Who are you again?
Come on, I want to say goodbye to Wu before he leaves. Give him a hug. You know, he thinks of me as a son.
It's always about you, isn't it?
So I guess I'll have to solve my own cases from now on.
Either that or get another intern. So, thanks for never firing me.
Be careful up in Boston.
I promise. See you, Detective.
See you, Shelby.